February was in full swing, and my calendar was starting to get busy again. It was with much anticipation on a drizzly Tuesday that I loaded my car and headed for Connecticut for a video shoot. Little did I know that this would be one of those rare unicorn days. Those days when the universe aligns and everything is perfect. The days that fill you with happiness, joy, and excitement from start to finish. I was filming a video for Rhea, a healthcare advocate. I had recently met her and we instantly clicked. I have so much respect for what she does and how she helps people navigate our complicated mess of a healthcare system. We had been planning her video for the past month, and I was so excited about the location that she had picked, the Bennet House. For years, I have driven past this beautiful home, enchanted by all of its gorgeous details, and I've longed to go inside and explore its gorgeous rooms. And today, I was. Like any good historic home, there are mountains of stories that lay within these walls. The Bennet House was built in 1872 by Phil Bevan. He built the mansion late in his life as a testament to his achievements and to be known as the wealthiest man in town. For nearly 2 centuries, 6 generations of Bevans have lived here. Over time, this beautiful home was neglected and fell into disrepair until its current owner bought the home and painstakingly began to restore it room by room. And with a giddiness I haven't felt in quite a while, I pulled into the driveway of the Bennet House. Driving home, I wasn't quite ready to call it a day. I had driven by this raging river all winter long, but today I decided to stop. A misty rain began when I got out of the car. The path was slick with mud, but I was determined to get at least one shot of this river, and it did not disappoint. The coldness of the water mixed with the warmth in the air created a light fog that hovered over the water. It was beautiful. As I captured the fury of the river and felt the cold rain on my skin, I began to feel hopeful. I could see small pops of green, and for the first time in over a month, all the snow had melted and we could see the ground. Winter was almost at an end. We were headed for the Berkshires. Our first stop was the Norman Rockwell Museum. Kevin and I are both fans of his work, but I knew Kevin, as an illustrator, would enjoy the stop even more. The moment we walked in the door, I could feel that hum of inspiration. Seeing all of his works close enough to see the individual brush strokes, it's such an intimate experience. Afterwards, we headed straight to the town of Stockbridge to walk the iconic streets. I could feel that familiar itch of adventure. Walking around this quaint New England town, I understood why Norman Rockwell found so much inspiration here. I was finding it at every turn, every small store, and every building. With rumbling stomachs, we stopped at a small sandwich shop that was also a small store selling locally made beer, honey, and maple syrup, among other things. A hot sandwich was just the rejuvenation we needed. As the day wore on, the wind blew harder, and despite being wrapped in multiple layers, the cold was starting to do us in. We made one last stop before calling it a day. It was a small park situated just outside of town at the end of a dead-end street. It was home to several trails and a bridge that swung rather precariously over a rapidly moving river. It was not my favorite part of the day, but I made myself go over that bridge. We took in the last of the golden afternoon sun until we could stand the cold no more. We packed back in the car and headed home, vowing to visit again when the weather warmed up. And the next day was my birthday. It arrived with little fanfare, typical chilly, bleak winter day, as per usual. We had planned to go on another adventure, but snow squalls were headed our way, and not wanting to get stuck in an unexpected whiteout, we decided to stay close to home. When you're a kid, your birthday is one of the best days of the year. As an adult, however, birthdays can be loaded. It's another reminder that the clock is ticking. Another year has gone by, and what do you have to show for it? For the past few years, I've been feeling the pressure even more to get things done, to meet my goals, and to make something of my life. In fact, for the past several years, my birthday has been a source of stress instead of joy. And I admit, as we ventured out that afternoon, my mood was as bleak as the weather. But breathing in the cold winter air and the thrill of exploring a new place helped light me up again. When we arrived, it wasn't long until a light snow began to fall. Even this late in the season, being a part of a snowfall is still as thrilling as it is in the beginning of the winter. Yes, the next day, not so much, but in the moment, watching that snowfall, it really always is a magical experience. And it was fun to witness the snowfall in a new place we had never been before. We walked this trail until the snow began to stick, and we decided it would be best to head home. We got home just in time. As we pulled into the driveway, we both got alerts on our phone that a snow squall was headed our way and would arrive within the next 5 to 10 minutes. And boy, did it arrive. I ran outside and grabbed some footage of it. It was such an amazing experience to watch this snow squall from start to finish. It began to snow at first, like normal, and then the wind began to pick up, and the snow fell harder, and before I knew it, I could barely see the apartment building across from our building. It was insane. I couldn't believe how quickly the snow was falling. And then it was over. Within 5 minutes, it was gone and the sky was clearing again, and we were treated to a gorgeous sunset. And as I watched the sunset that night, I looked ahead to all the amazing things that are going to happen this year, and I can't wait to share them with you.